we move to the topics now. All right. You don't know what these are? I have 3. Do you want to guess what topic number 1 is?
Topic number 1 is how each AP top 25 team wins the championship.
Incorrect. Topic number 1 is Tamper Portal. It's
Hey.
time to tamper, my friend. All right. So I spent a lot of time on this last night, and of course I came back Big Ten centric with really only 3 or 4 teams. But I have guys that I think are unhappy for various reasons that could be moved to another team for returns that I think would make sense. So this essentially becomes trade proposals. I have 3 of them. And I'm referring to it as the tamper portal because that's what I'm doing. I'm tampering with these players, trying to portal them to better situations. I'll go through my 3. I want you to tell me who says no in these deals. And then I want you to also come up with at least 1 at the end of this. If you have more than 1, that's great.
Only Big Ten, or can I?
You can go anywhere. For whatever reason, I couldn't think of many outside the Big Ten. So I have 5 teams involved, 3 moves. 1 team is involved twice, and it might be your team. So
okay.
Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions about the tamper portal?
No, I'm good. I love tampering.
Okay, tamper portal time. Here we go. Number 1. Wisconsin and Iowa are going to make a move. The Wisconsin Badgers are going to move Connor Essegian and Gus Yalden to Iowa, 2 guys that are not playing for them, for the Sanford brothers. Who says
both Sanford brothers?
Both Sanford brothers.
For the record, I think that's a beautiful trade that works out for both parties. Mm-hmm. Iowa will say no.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, no. This just struck me. They'll say yes, actually, because they don't want to split up family. If they were asking for one brother, they wouldn't let that go. They're not going to split up family first. So they would take that trade. I think they would accept that.
So I think Peyton Sanford stinks. This is where I'm coming from. I watched Iowa get steamrolled by Iowa State last night, and my only takeaway on Iowa, people were like, what's wrong with Iowa? They look like a team who Peyton Sanford's their best player. Like, what are you going to do with that?
Can I take my victory lap about him not being the best Sanford on the team this season? Or is he still too good?
He's not worse than Price. Price is giving them nothing. But I can take my victory lap for saying he won't be the best player on Iowa, because I still think that's – well, it's crikey. It's creaky. But
yeah,
Sanford's just not good. If Sanford's supposed to be your best player, you're going to struggle. And he takes some crazy shit too. Like, he takes like heat checks with 30 seconds on the shot clock with a hand in his face. Like, he's just not that. He's like a 32% shooter from 3 that thinks he's one of the best in the country.
Until he plays Michigan or Michigan State.
Or until GregWaddell gets his hands on him. Because I think, like, Wisconsin's good. Obviously, they have the infrastructure. We slept on GregWaddell in general. But I think Sanford would be much better used than Essegian. Like, Essegian kind of feels like a guy who needs the ball in his hands a little bit. He has some shit to him. Whereas Sanford would, like, you throw him off the bench, tell him he's going to play 20 minutes a game and shoot 7 threes a game for Wisconsin. He's ecstatic with that. And then Wisconsin, I think, like, Yalden's a guy 4 years from now if he gets all his shit together. Obviously, there's some stuff going on there. But, like, to me, Essegian and Yalden are future pieces. Iowa maybe wants some future pieces. Fran McCaffrey maybe on the way out. Maybe the AD needs to make that trade, not Fran, but I like it for both programs.
Gus Yalden has all the makings of a high usage big,
right?
On and off the floor. So
exactly. All right, so that's a win-win. Everybody,
yeah, I like that trade a lot.
All right, these two are going to get more complicated, more controversial then, because they both involve your program. The first one involves my program and your program. You know what I'm doing?
Yep, I do.
I'm sending Jaden Akins along with Xavier Booker and Garrick Normand. Garrick Normand redshirting on a team that desperately needs shooting. What does that say about your coaching staff's confidence in you? Xavier Booker not playing on a team that needs a big. What does that say about your coaching staff's confidence in you? Jaden Akins has no confidence in himself right now. He's broken. He needs a fresh start. That's 3 guys. Deep breath. Sending them to Michigan for Doug McDaniel and Terrace Reed. Sending those 3 players to Michigan for Doug McDaniel and Terrace Reed. Who says no?
Michigan State says no.
Oh, that's insane.
I think they say no.
I think they both say no if that's what we're doing. But
I think Michigan would say no too.
so
I don't think they're trading. I think Doug is the untouchable piece for Michigan.
Okay, let me flip this entirely then. I'll make it less complicated. Doug McDaniel for Jeremy Fears. Who says no?
I don't think either team says no. But I love Jeremy Fears though. So this is tough. You're pulling at my personal strings right now.
See, I was going to start the whole thing with something centered around Doug and Fears. I just wanted to throw Booker in too because, Booker reasons. So then it felt wrong because I thought you'd say no if it was Fears and Booker. But like to me, the play here is like Michigan State still believes they can win something. Doug could absolutely help them do that. Like if you drop Doug at point guard, good.
See, I think we win more this year, but I don't know if it's like an astronomical difference. Like I still think the season would end like at max Sweet 16.
I think maybe, but I also think you're kind of underestimating how Doug would look with Tyson right now.
Can I throw WAP in there?
By the way, and Terrace. Like you have a starting.
Hold on, you got to take WAP.
I see. I'm saying no to anything with WAP. He does Michigan nothing. Michigan need like 1 year of WAP right now on a team whose coach isn't going to be here next year. Like
he does Michigan State nothing either.
You're right. You're stuck with him. That's why there's a combination here that works. But the point is, I'd rather see Doug fall into your hands than I would go to Jerome Tang in the summer.
What if I keep Norman? Okay. I'll keep Norman. I'll keep Fears.
Because I got to it's Doug McDaniel, dog. I have to get a piece back. Like,
you're Akins.
It can't be 1 year of Akins for 3 years of Doug.
Akins Cooper?
Doug's so much better than Akins right now.
Akins Cooper Booker.
Akins Cooper Booker. I don't know. No. I need Fears. I need Fears in the trade. So this is a no. Everybody says no to this.
Let's walk away. Yeah, we're walking away from this.
All right, everybody says no to this. That's just remember. I want you to remember you turned down Doug McDaniel. I want you to
but I told you why though.
Yeah, I think you're going to regret that decision a year from now.
I regret everything with this program right now.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. 3. Haha. This might be my favorite one, but you're going to shut it down, I think. Maybe not. Tyson Walker to Duke for Duke's entire team besides Flip and Proctor. That means you get Jeremy Roach, Caleb Foster, Jared McCain, Mark Mitchell, Ryan Young, Jaden Shute, and whoever else I'm not thinking of. Jaden Blakes. That's a whole team, 7 new guys that has talent, that has balance, that can shoot the basketball. We haven't seen McCain and Foster in settings where they're just a starting backcourt. It might look pretty damn good, but you give up your heartbeat, your everything to a team that just goes all in on 3 guys.
Wouldn't Duke say no to this?
But I mean, in essence, but I think like they'd work out some back channel stuff where they end up with like 2 role players that can win.
Okay.
They want Proctor, Walker, and Flip.
Okay. If this is the case, yes, I would do that.
Wow. I wasn't sure you'd get there on this one.
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay. I think you should do that.
But they got to take WAP.
So everything for you comes back to you have to dump this salary, right? Like
yeah, I need to buy out WAP's contract.
Nobody's doing that though. That's the thing. All right. Do you have any you want to add?
Okay, I got one. It's not as great of a trade, but hear me out on this one. Okay. I'm trying to get Mac from Harvard onto another team.
I like it.
I need to give Harvard something back. I don't know who I'm going to give them back to. But what I want is I actually want Mac on Indiana for this season and next season. I want to give them Xavier Johnson, okay, to go get his double masters as a 27-year-old. All right. I want to give them Peyton Sparks because he strikes me as a really good Ivy big. And then I'm actually going to throw in I will throw in Renew in there too.
Yeah, that's like a fantasy football league offer you just immediately delete and don't even text the person back. Like that's
if you're Harvard.
Yeah, if you're Harvard, that's just a no. So the iteration of that I think would be thought about is it has to include Gabe Cups. And the play would be, hey, Harvard, Malik Mack is going to leave, and you know that. He's gone in 3 months. You can act like he's a freshman. You got 4 years. No, you have 3 more months of this kid. He's too good. He's leaving you. Don't let him leave for nothing. Take back Gabe Cups, who will stay at Harvard for all 4 years and possibly blossom into a Harvard legend because he's a high pedigree talent kid. Gabe Cups might look really good in the Ivy League. He might do more than just cardio. But I think it would have to be like Cups plus something for Malik Mack, I think.
Okay. And something else that came to my head that's going to be wild, and I might need you to help me formulate it. I want a Colorado State and UNC trade involving Isaiah Stevens.
For what? Are you giving up one of the big three? Oh,
Cadeau and RJ Davis.
Carolina says no to that. Okay. Cadeau plus things for Stevens, I think could work because you pitch Colorado State on, maybe you get more than 1 year of Cadeau.
Okay, but like you can't pitch UNC on you get Stevens, just go Stevens, Cormac, Ingram.
No. Nope.
No.
RJ's too good. Like Carolina would shut down. Like RJ's scoring 21 a game right now. Him and Cadeau is better than Stevens.
Okay.
But like Cadeau, Seth Trimble need like a young big somehow. Cadeau, Seth Trimble,
Jalen Washington,
$300,000 NIL dollars for Isaiah Stevens. I think that's at least thought about.
I like that. This is fun. We might have to install like a Tamper Tuesday event.
I just love the concept of the Tamper portal.
Yeah,
like,
great.
Yeah. Okay. Fun Tamper portal segment. Let's go to segment number 2.